Being honored as the location to permanently display this historic marker is the result of work by many individuals and organizations. A deep and heartfelt thank you to the Maryland Heritage Women's Center, hooray, the National Votes for Women's Trail, the William G. Pomeroy Foundation, the National Collaborative for Women's History Sites, and the Montgomery County Commission for Women.
The center was created to preserve the past, understand the present, and shape the future by giving voice to Maryland women, making sure that our stories and unique contributions are known, heard, shared, and valued. In short, our mission is to add her story to his story to make our story.
Mr. President, how long must women wait for liberty? That never again will our daughters, our sisters, our mothers, our aunts, our grandmothers ever have to stand in front of the White House again with banners and chanting, Mr. President, how long must women wait?
As a jewel of District 14, Sandy Spring Museum holds its own historical importance as it sits on land of enslaved Black people, and this area was the route of the Underground Railroad. We applaud Sandy Spring Museum for its community-focused, rich cultural programming, and broad range of artistic expression that educates our community. This marker honors Mary Bentley Thomas and Caroline Holloway Miller, women with well-known community families who were outstanding leaders in the Maryland's women's suffrage movement.
We commend your efforts to celebrate women's suffrage history and send our appreciation to the Sandy Spring Museum, the Maryland Women's Heritage Center, representatives from the county and state who are with us today, and our National Votes for Women Trail partner, which is the National Collaborative for Women's History Sites, and all those who were involved with bringing this marker to reality.
Commemoration of the contribution of Montgomery County women played in the women's suffrage, hereby proclaims September 12, 2021, Women's Suffrage Marker Day in Montgomery County, and in conjunction with Montgomery County Commission for Women, the Sandy Spring Museum, the Maryland Women's Heritage Center, the National Collaborative for Women's History Sites, and the William G. Pomeroy Foundation. I recommend that residents and civic institutions ensure all students and adults have the opportunity to learn about and commemorate the suffrage movement and the vital role women hold in our democracy. Signed this day, 12th of September, 2021. Thank you.
Today, thanks to the work of the Maryland Women's Heritage Center and groups like it, and many women historians, we can ensure that every girl and every boy growing up in Maryland will know that there were women of color who wanted to vote, who organized, petitioned, and lobbied for the vote, who endured discrimination and risked persecution to vote, and who persevered valiantly to win access to the ballot box. They persisted so that you and I and our granddaughters and future generations may enjoy the fruits of freedom.
Votes for Women. In 1889, Caroline Holloway Miller began a suffrage club here. In 1894, Mary Bentley Thomas led State Suffrage Association and testified at U.S. Congress.